suppose the answer to that is a typically vineyard one, in that it looks both the same and different. And that is probably the truth. At one level, even going around the world to different nations, you really can't see daylight between us, because these shared values run very deep and people feel them very strongly. And there is a real sense of unity and collegiality and consensus, we sometimes say, wherever you go. On the other hand, you wouldn't expect a house group meeting in the middle of the Xingu River in Brazil to look exactly the same as our group in Wimbledon used to look when we were there. So massively different at one level, whereas actually pleasantly, delightfully the same wherever you go. For example, it's one that we've quoted before, but we went to visit the Brazilian vineyards, and we went upriver on the Xingu, where there were no roads, there was no electricity. We went on a boat, we slept in hammocks, we went to a little outpost really 3 or 4 miles upriver, and there were maybe 20 people, and we had to make our way through chickens and whatever, cows, all sorts of things, a little small holding, and they put us all around a tree, all open air, and we sat round the tree, no instruments, nothing. They laid out coffee and cake, of which they couldn't afford to. They had nothing, but they did. Typical hospitality, which has always been a high value. And then we all sat around a tree and we started to sing, and we sang with no instruments, "Come, now is the time to worship." And it was incredibly moving, wasn't it? Because this was a song that Brian Dirksen had composed in New Malden, Surrey, when he was a part of the Southwest London Vineyard 20 years ago. And here we were under a tree on the Xingu River, singing it in Portuguese with brothers and sisters. And we did this, and then we prayed for somebody who was sick with a pounding headache, and she was healed on the spot. So how different was it? Incredibly different. Culturally for us, quite a big distance to travel. And yet, at its essence, it was just the same. And that's what was precious about it.